Hello, good morning from Macakizi. We're sending you our best regards. We're sending you our love. Macakizi is more than a hotel. It's become home to many of us. Myself, you from different parts of the world. So during this very difficult time, we're advising you to stay home, stay close to your family, stay close to your loved one. Let's follow the rules. If you have a balcony, you can come outside. And while you're staying at home and following all the rules, we're going to show you how you can stay active, okay? So how you can get fit and how you can stay healthy, okay? So we're going to do a lot of exercises with your body weight, but we're going to be going through things that you can use with ankle straps, okay, with resistant bands and different sorts, and dumbbells as well. But don't worry if you don't have it, you can still do many over 100 different exercises with your body weight. So I'm going to run through your progressions, regressions, and we're looking forward to seeing you sometime in the near future. For now, take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay close to your family, and we look forward to welcoming you back home soon from the Macakizi family. Okay, so the first phase of our training program is going to be warm-up, okay? So warming up prevents you from having injuries, prevents you from, promotes sort of like performance as well, so you get to have a much better workout. So I'm going to run through a lot of warm-up with you. You can do each one for about 1 minute, okay? Keep taking a lot of deep breath. In and out. The higher you bring your heels, the better. Okay, we're going to go into some jumping jacks next. You can maintain half a squat, chest out, arms on the side, and just go. Keep taking a lot of deep breath. In and out. Okay, next one is going to be high knees. So you can bring one knee up and you can just keep alternating. Okay, go as far high as you can go. Okay, and the next one is going to be toe touches, okay? So taps. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to find something that's a bit high, okay? Be careful. The first most important thing is safety, okay? We're going to go touch very slow. You can move your arms as well, okay? Then we're going to go into mountain climbers and burpees, okay? With those two exercises, you can do them on the floor if you're very fit, or you can find something a bit high. I'm going to do the easier version first, which is arms there, bring your knee into your chest, then bring that opposite foot forward. Slow and coordinated. If you want, you can go side on, then back in. Okay? You can do the same thing on the floor. Slow and controlled. Take a lot of deep breath in and out, okay? On the burpees, we can go do it on the higher surface. If the floor is too high for you, I can show you both options as well. So from here, you go up. As you start getting better and fitter and you want to push yourself more, you can do the same thing on the floor. So you need to take a lot of deep breath in and out of those exercises, get oxygen in, get your energy back, then move on to the next, okay? I'm gonna run you through a little bit more dynamic warm-up, okay? Which is the next phase of the exercise. So I'm going to run you through the next phase of the warm-up, okay? Some of you guys may be super fit, so jump rope is a great addition to a workout, okay? Once you get your feet off the floor, you burn more calories, and it's good for conditioning and strengthening up your joints as well. If you've got knee or back problem, it may not be a good option, okay? However, it's a good alternative, okay? So nice and controlled, try not to go too fast, just nice and slow. Keep taking a lot of deep breath. As you get better, you can go into a single leg and try and tap a little bit. But the idea is to keep everything nice and controlled, okay? So we're gonna go into your next dynamic warm-up again. So this is a roller skater. So from here, that opposite foot is off the floor. You're gonna jump on one side, then one there. So keep everything slow and controlled. Okay, so each one of these exercises you want to do about 20 to 30 reps. Okay, the jump rope you can do a little bit longer. Okay, so in the next one here, we're going to go into some jump squats. Okay. Again, when I'm coming down nice and controlled, I'm sitting backwards, I'm using my arms to help balance myself. Back straight, chest out, making sure your whole body is working properly, okay? Then you can go into dynamic warm-up here, stay on the lunge. You tilt your upper body back, loosen up those quadriceps and the hip muscles. Then you can bring one arm across, hold it there. Try and hold stretches for about 20 to 30 seconds. And you can come on the opposite side, same thing. Stay down, tilt your upper body back, hold it there. You can go around there, hold it there, 20 to 30 seconds. As you're feeling better, you can start going into a single leg, balanced dynamic warm-up. Okay, off your foot, absolutely fine. Opposite side. Back here. Nice and controlled. We're going to go onto side dynamic warm up here. You can hold it there. Just get those hip muscles to loosen up. The abductors.
What's it feel like?
You can come back in and keep doing same thing.
What do you mean?
Then you can go to the opposite side. With this warm up, you might want to do 8 or 10 on each side, or you can just hold it there for about 20 seconds. Okay, so one last dynamic warm up to get you going is a jump squat, but this time you're moving forward. Okay, and some of these dynamic warm up you can use as part of your main exercise as well. What we want to do is give you many options you can use based on your ability, based on your level, okay? Based on your fitness level, literally, okay? So that's your dynamic. Your next workout's going to be more of a functional base, so hitting those muscles even hard. So since you're home, you don't have a lot of equipment, our focus is how you can use your body weight, and there is a lot of exercises we can do, so that's what we're going to be focusing on. So the next thing here is, if you stand straight, so your knees and your toes has to be in a straight line, okay? So what we're going to do here is there, you can push up, okay, and move all the way up, okay? If you cannot do a full push up, that's absolutely fine. You can just stop here and back up. That's an alternative. Third option would be the way back up, okay? So from there, I'm going to sit down and get that movement a little bit more functional. So I'm going to get my arms on the side. I'm going to kick upwards. Come into a standing position. I'm going to go. You can do that. You can bring that around to the side. Or again, you can do a push-up. And you move all the way back down. Your arm goes to the side. Kick up. Nice and controlled. You can stop there, come back up, or you can bring one foot around, get a bit of mobility on those hips, and move that into your core. Push up, then we can move back up into a standing position. Okay, so we continue with functional dynamic stuff as well, purely body weight. Okay? So you can do 10 of these going each way. Okay, so this is a 3 dimensional lunge. So you're working on 3 different planes of movement. Okay, then you can go back to one of our dynamic warm-up we did, which is a jump squat. This time you're going to hold each squat for 5 seconds. Hold it for 5 seconds. Hold it for 5 seconds. And we're going to go into a lunge, and we're going to do jump ones here as well. You can do 4 jumps, hold it for 5 seconds. So with that, you get in 3 form of contraction: concentric, eccentric, and asymmetrics. So hold that for 5 seconds as well. Okay, here you go. Okay, so I have medicine ball here. So this is a 3 kilos. You can hold, you can have a 1 or 2 kilos, or you can hold something that is a little bit of, has a little bit of weight. And we're going to progress into a dynamic integrated exercise. So just pushing the your body a little bit more, pushing your limits. Okay, so we're going to go into a backward lunge, overhead swing, and a mid section rotation. You can hold each position for 5 seconds, challenging the core musculation a little bit more, and we can hold that up for 5 seconds as well. We can come up to 1 foot, and we can hold that here for 5 seconds as well. Like every other exercise, you really want to be doing both sides. So the opposite side, back to the middle, rotate. Yeah. Keep your elbows straight, nice and controlled. Rotate. Here, okay? You can hold it up for 5 seconds. Bring it back down and hold your mid section rotation here for another 5 seconds. Keep taking another deep breath in and out. You come back up and bring it down onto your deadlift here and just hold it for another 5 seconds. Okay, we can make it a little bit more dynamic by going into a movement. Okay, so I'm going to put it in front of me. I'm going to go into a forward lunge, overhead swing, mid-section rotation, still 1 foot, and we get our next foot forward, mid-section rotation. You can keep going for as far as you have, or as much space as you have, okay? And what we can do this time, we're gonna get a little directional change. So instead of moving back, we're gonna move forward this time as an alternative. Then rotate, then we step back. Then rotate. You can use the same concept, holding each position for 5 seconds, okay? So now we're gonna go into the side lunges as well. Use the same concept here. Just down. You can bring it back. Bring that into your chest. Then opposite side. You can still 1 foot, or you can put the other foot down. Do that nice and controlled. Nice and controlled. Just increasing stability and core coordination. Okay, we can progress by getting the ball on the floor here. You can bring that here, do a push-up if you can, roll it round. Make sure your feet are wide, or nicely wide open, okay, gives you more stability. You can do a push-up if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it, just roll it. Then you hold it back there, okay? You can move that to the middle, bring both arms on the ball, nice and controlled. As you start feeling stronger, you can bring 1 foot up and just hold it there. Keep your knees straight, working those glutes. And as always, we always doing the opposite side. Nice and controlled. If that's too much, keep both feet down on the floor. If you want to push yourself a little bit more, you go into a bit of movement there and back. Nice and controlled. Okay, so what are we showing here is how you can go from simple to complex, okay, from stable to unstable, from double leg to single leg. Okay, just challenging your body a little bit more and be able to manage stress. Okay, here you go. Okay, so picking it up from where we left it off, I'm gonna keep that to one side. What I've got here is my ankle straps. Okay, I'm using 0.5 kg, but what you can do, you can use one. Don't go too heavy because it places a lot of pressure on the hips. So I'm going to show you exercises you can use with those ankle straps, and now we can integrate that with the medicine ball. Okay, so simple exercises here on the glutes. Okay, the glutes are very weak because we're sitting down most of the time, so we're looking at ways we can activate those glute muscles. Okay, so we're going to start off with simple movements here. Make sure you point your toes out, because by doing that you get the glute muscles firing even more. You can hold it there for 10 seconds. You can hold it back. So this will be working your gluteus maximus, which is a big part of the glutes, and that will be working your medius and minimus, which is just around the side here. You can do the same thing as always, maintaining the same proper form. And hold it out there for about 10 seconds. Bring it back and hold it there. Another progression would be little kicks just there. Okay, picking up from some of the previous exercises we did, I'm going to show you how we can make it a little bit more functional. Rotation combined as well if you want. You move up here. And you can just go into squat, lunge, kick, and kick there. Again, same thing on the opposite side. You can go into overhead swing with a mid-section rotation. Come back. We can go into a lateral lunge, okay, which is side raises. You can alternate, so one on each side. Nice and controlled, chest out. You can bring it up there. You can do 2 kicks. You can do just the one and go on the opposite side, so you can mix and match it, okay? Another progression we can do is from where we pick it up. So there, kick. Okay, so we're going to bring our stability ball, our medicine ball back in, okay? We can just hold that here, go down, where we stay down, and we do little kicks. That back foot, just there maintaining an asymmetric contraction. So again, same thing here. Okay, that back foot is going to be kicking. So your left glute is maintaining an asymmetric contraction, wherein your right is maintaining a concentric and eccentric contraction, okay? So now, we're gonna go into other exercises. We can use the ball width, okay, while still maintaining a bit of pressure, okay? A bit of intensity on the lower component. So what I'm gonna do here is just lay down. Then we can come and do the side drops. Nice. Rotate, get it close to the floor without touching the floor. Then we can progress. Just as our previous exercise, we keep the ball down there. This time again, move your knee to your chest. Then we keep up.
It's everything.
Then opposite side. There's a lot of strength and stability required, so find the right time to progress. Okay? Just be there, maintain back, then back, in there. Okay? So that's a nice way to progress from simple to complex, going to your dynamic warm-up, static, okay, contraction, the whole thing, mix it up a little bit, just challenging yourself a little bit, but integrating medicine ball and an ankle strap just to get the best out of your workout. Okay, so what I've done is I've got rid of my medicine ball. However, I've kept my ankle straps on and I've just got a band, okay? A resistant band that I've put around my ankle, okay? Or right over the ankle weight. So what we're gonna do is a little progression, same exercises, just get it a little bit more dynamic, okay? And get those glutes firing even more. So what we're gonna do is a lunge. Then we kick in back. One important thing is make sure whatever you attach the band to is actually strong enough and it's not moving, because the most important thing here is your health and safety, okay? So again, we can be here. Same thing, we're going to a lunge here. You can hold if you need to, bring that up. And again, a nice and controlled lunge. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to push it too much, but deep into it and up there, okay? So we can swap that, take that off. Nice and easy. Put it back on the opposite foot. We do exactly the same thing. You can kick back as far as you can go, but be safe, okay? You can stay here a little bit. When you kick, you can hold it there a little bit as well, okay? Then we're going to rotate. Same thing, go to lateral lunge. When you come back, you can hold if you need to. Then back down into it, okay? So I'm going to take off this band here. There is a variety of stuff you can actually do with it, okay? So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to put it around my knee, so somewhere at the top here, okay? So going back to the whole concept, and these are the stuff you can integrate as well. You can go into lateral squat with that combined, okay? Then opposite side. You can even go into a jumping jack with it, okay? There, and with some of the exercise, you can bring it back and side, okay? So back, then side, then we do the same thing there, okay? So the glute muscles are very hard to work because they're such huge superficial muscles, okay? Then here, okay? Then back here, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop it further down. You don't have to keep the ankle weight. If it's there, it's fine, but you don't have to, okay? Then I'm gonna go into high plank here. Just gonna bring that then up, then up, up. You can keep the band there. You're going to low plank, high plank, out, in, up, out, in, up. And you do the same thing. Low to high. Up. Okay, if you don't have any of these, okay, you don't have the band, you don't have the ankle strap, you can do the same thing, okay? So down, up, just bring that down there. And this time round, since you don't have the elastic band, you can just move your knee into your chest, you move the opposite knee in, and you go back down. Okay, knee goes in, opposite knee goes in, you go out, up, out, then up, okay? So what we're showing you is alternatives, what you can do. You don't necessarily need that. If you have it, it's better. If you don't, there is still a lot of stuff you can do with your body weight, okay? Okay, so I'm picking it up from where we left it off. So I'm looking at how we can use the upper body, the band on your upper body muscles while still maintaining a bit of contraction on your lower body. We're going to look at flexibility as well and your range of motion, okay? So we're going to finish up from there. We're going to go into a little bit more on the band, okay? So don't get a band that is too strong. Okay, what you're going to do is hold it to a reasonable tension here, maintain half a squat, then you're just going to pull that towards your chest, then release it back very slow. One important thing is when you release it, don't let it go all the way because then the muscles are not working. So bring it all the way back, just a little bit forward to maintain a little bit of contraction, then you pull it back. It's important we keep everything very slow and controlled. So you can do 10 of those, and you can hold it here for 10 seconds, okay? Then you can hold it right on above your head and just pull it straight here, okay? So keep your neck stable, you don't want to do that. You don't want any tension, you just want to keep it nice and relaxed, okay? You can do 10 of that, then you can hold it there for 10 seconds. You can progress a little bit more. I'm going to hold it a little bit closer. This time I'm going to go back onto my glutes. I'm going to pull that towards my chest. I'm not letting it go all the way. I'm keeping the contraction. I can do 5, hold it there for 5 seconds. Then I'm going to make it a bit longer. I'm going to bring it all the way around. Fly here. While still maintaining contraction in your glutes and quadriceps. I can bring it back, pull it here. And we can move on to the opposite side, same thing, a little bit narrow, pull it to your chest, drop it down nice and relaxed. You can hold it there, maintain constant contraction, I'm going to get it a little bit wider, bring it back. You can do 5 here, then you can keep going with a good range of motion. Your leg can go a little bit higher. You don't have to keep the ankle weights on. You can do, depending how your fitness level is. You can hold it there, then you bring it back. So what I can do on the next one here, you need to find something nice and solid. Okay, so make sure it's, again, I cannot emphasize enough, it's about health and safety, right? Hold a neutral grip, pull it close to your chest, nice and controlled. You can hold it for 10 seconds here, working your back muscles and your arms as well. We can go into a little bit of a progression here by dropping it down, again going to lunge, and we pull here. Working your mid back, lats, muscles, we can hold it there. We step forward, do exactly the same on the opposite side. You can do 10 of those, and you can hold it 10 seconds. And back nice and slow. We're going to bring that up just a little bit here. I'm going to turn my grip a little bit round just like that, maintain half a squat, and pull that to your face. Then relax. I'm trying to keep my wrist, my elbow, and my shoulder on the same height. I can bring it a little bit close to my face. Tilt my neck back maybe a little bit. So we can do 10 of that, and we can hold it for 10 seconds. So we're going to drop it a little bit down. I'm going to hold it right hand. I'm going to get a little bit of a balance here. Okay? Hold that a staggered stance. So get one foot forward, get one foot back. You get a little bit of support on whatever is there, and you're just going to bring that to your chest. Release it very slow and controlled. You might want to do 5 on one foot, you swap feet, do the same thing on the other side. Whatever you're doing on one side, you want to do it on the other side. You can go into a bit of a lunge just to progress. Swap feet in a big lunge. Make sure your body is nice and straight. Everything is slow and controlled. And hold it there. 10 seconds at the very end as well. I'm going to wrap this round here. Let's see if it works. Okay. So. Seems to be fine. So I'm gonna do a single arm this time. Again, maintain half a squat. Didn't work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie it on something that is a bit thinner, okay? It won't take long, don't worry. Okay. So that's likely to have a little bit more. Okay, so what we're doing is we're walking around things. So from there, get a single arm, hold it nice and controlled. And hold it there for about 10 seconds. Then we do the same on the other side. Hold it. So with this time we're progressing, we're using a single arm instead of a double arm. Okay? Progressive and furthermore by going into a single arm, single leg pull, hold it there. So you can get it nice and controlled, and you can hold it on the last one. Don't forget to take a lot of deep breath in and out. And on the opposite side, same thing. Hold it nice and controlled. There we can hold the last one there for 10 seconds. Then we can progress into one more exercise. What I'm doing, I'm just getting a little support there so that doesn't move. And I'm gonna get myself here. If you can't hold it, just make sure that's nice and tight, okay? You can hold it even closer actually. So from here, I'm gonna pull that back. Release it forward, nice and controlled. Keeping your elbow into your arm. Hold it there for about 10 seconds. You can feel those triceps. Then opposite side. Hold that nice and tight. And hold it there for 10 seconds, okay? So what I'm going to do on the next phase is I'm going to progress to the floor. Those triceps are activated. You can take these ones off now if you want, or you can keep them on. I'm just going to take it off so that I can show you a little bit more you can do. So your palm's going to be facing forward. Just going to hold it there on your triceps. You can feel them contracting. If you want to get a little bit more contraction, you can bring one foot up. Keep taking a lot of deep breath in and out. Then you can bring the opposite foot up, okay? So going into your lumbopelvic hip complex, okay? So you got a whole lot of muscles and tendons that surrounds your pelvic bone, okay? So I'm gonna go into activating those glutes, then we're gonna go into abdominal crunches. So from here, always turn your arms out. If you push that down, then you get a lot of support. So turn that out, legs close to your body, you're just gonna dig up, right down. You can hold it at the top for 10 seconds. Then you can cross one leg and keep doing the same thing. Get a little bit more intensity on those glutes. Hold it at the top for like 10 seconds. Opposite foot goes down, opposite foot goes up. We do the same thing here. Nice and controlled. Hold it up for 10 seconds. Ooh. Good. Hold it for 10 seconds. Then you progress. 10 reps. Then hold it for 10 seconds. Opposite foot goes down, opposite foot goes up. Hold it up for 10 seconds. And we progress into doing the crunches. Tilt your head up slightly so your spine is flat on the floor. You can cross your fingers, put your thumb right on your upper spine just to support it. Here we can go down. Keep your legs straight, get a lot of rotation. So you're working your obliques as well as your rectus and transverse abdominals. Elbow close to the floor, opposite arm on the floor, on your abs as you wish. Then you can hold it at the top. Opposite arm, opposite knee, arm can be on the floor or on your abs. Hold it at the top for about 10 seconds. Feet can go down on the floor. One arm can go back, one leg off the floor. You can reach up. You can hold it at the top. Then you can do opposite side, same thing. Hold it at the top as you wish. Again, we're going to go into a bit of a progression here, the jackknife. You can hold it here. If you feel your back, try and give it a little bit of support. Then you can come up, go to the side. We're going to focus on your oblique muscles, the muscles on the side of your abdominals. Hold it. We can dip. Maybe one foot up. Then I'm going up. Still dip. Hold it there. You come to the elbow. Opposite side. Same thing here. You can dip. That foot can go up, you can still dip. Then arm can come in. Then elbow can go into you. And leg flat down. Feet's going to be off the floor, so you're working on those glutes and your lower back. Arm's going to go forward, and you're just going to roll here. And you can hold it there for 10 seconds. And as every exercise, we finish on the plank. So keep your abs in nice and tight. Squeeze your glutes in. Deep breath in and out. 1 minute is a good one. Push yourself 1.5, 2, whatever you can. Okay? And as soon as you're done with that, you start with the stretch, which is very important. Push yourself up. Come on your knees. One goes forward. Stretch out those calf muscles and hamstrings. Bring that same leg to the side. Stretch out the hip, abductors, and all the hip muscles. Again. And we do the same on the opposite side. Don't push it. You can reach forward fine if you can't. Keep it back, absolutely fine. To the side. Push out the hips. Lay back down and stretch out your quads. Okay. Then you can come up gently. You can pull one arm across, nice and controlled. So the stretching phase of a workout is just as important, okay? Because your body's gone through a lot of stress, the muscles are overreactive. It's nice to just bring them back to a normal state, okay? And a cool down and warm up is just as important as the main exercise. And you can go on the opposite side, you can walk around. Keep taking a lot of deep breath, in and out. Bring your arm to the side, stretch out your chest muscles. Bring it up, stretch out your triceps. Opposite side. Bring your arm forward, stretch out your arm extensors. Then opposite side arm extensors. And you're going to tilt your neck back to the side, stretch out your neck extensors. And do the other side. And then, as always, people do it in the We hope you enjoy the videos we sent you and enjoy your exercises, and we hope you find them useful. Stay home, stay safe, stay close to your family, eat well, sleep well, get a lot of rest, and we'll make this through together. And we hope to see you very soon from the Macakizi family, and with love.